Welcome to Tennessee Bass Nation. I'm Captain Jake Davis, and this is Tennessee Bass Nation High School and Youth. Brought to you by Anderson Marine in Hendersonville, Tennessee on Old Hickory Lake. Stop by and see Joy and Ray at Anderson Marine in Hendersonville, and they'll help you out. Skeeter Boats, eat, sleep, and fish. Boats built for big water at fast speeds and comfortable fishing platform. Yamaha Outboards. When you need the juice, you need a Yamaha. I'm just telling you folks, I've got one on my boat and you can't beat it. Academy Sports Plus Outdoors. If Academy Sports and Outdoors do not have what you need for baseball, basketball, hunting, fishing, camping, you probably don't need it. American Bait Works, distributors of Scumfrog, Snag Proof, and net baits. Denali Rods. One of the finest rods on the market right now is Denali rods. I got them on my boat on a guide service, and they just outperform everything. Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, protecting the wildlife and fisheries for tomorrow's future. Averitt, Logistics and Trucking. You need something shipped, whether it's local, cross-country, call our friends at Averitt. Shimano. Folks, they've always had great rods and reels at Shimano, and now they got hard baits. You know, we see Frank Holly at our tournaments. Stop by and chat with him. Cedar Hill Metalworks. One of our boat captains, Ron Holt, makes all kinds of steps and can fix your trailers if you have something wrong with you, so give him a call. Livingston Lures, makers of the classic winning lures. Tightline Jigs. There's no better jig on the market, folks, right here than Tightline Jigs. I've used them for about 15 years, and I've tried other ones that don't work. J3 Fishing, a veteran-owned company with innovative products for spinner baits. I believe he's got some jigs and some other products. Henry County Tourism Authority, host of the 2024 Tennessee Bass Nation State Championship. Tennessee Bass Nation Conservation, making everything work and helping our lakes. Bass Fishing Hall of Fame. They've got folks, they offer great scholarships. They give us our grants for our habitat projects. Make sure you go check out Bass Fishing Hall of Fame. Here's another great supporter of Tennessee Bass Nation, AFCO, makers of fine all-weather gear. They keep a lot of people out there. Yeti coolers. When you want to keep it cold, you better have a Yeti. Precision Sonar and Accessories. You need anything for your sonars or accessories for the boat, give the folks at Precision Sonar Accessories a call and they can help you out. They have the leash. Hold your horses with the leash. This is probably the second best safety device on a boat, is that leash. SRM Concrete. They'll put concrete wherever you need it. I promise you, I seen a concrete truck on a barge on Tim's Ford Lake the other day. Grade A Construction. I can't say enough about Grade A Construction and the folks over there. They help out with all of our habitat projects, ramp projects, and sponsor Tennessee Bass Nation. This program is brought to you by Outdoor Ventures Productions. Richard Kirby. You need something produced? Give Richard a call. Collins Building Material down in Marion County. Whatever it is, they can get it for you as far as lumber, site work. Yoder Concrete Pumping. If you need concrete pumped anywhere, you need to call Chris Yoder over at Yoder Concrete Pumping. Southern Woods and Waters. Tune in Thursday nights with Brandon Dowdy at Southern Woods and Waters and say hi to our friend Dayton. Folks, the Armed Forces, veterans, and active duty are proud supporters of Tennessee Bass Nation, American Legion, disabled American veterans out of Middle Tennessee. Another fine supporters of Scoreboard, whether it's at Old Hickory Lake at Cedar Creek Marina or on Percy Priest or out at Opryland, take the better half out for dinner out there. Like I just said, Cedar Creek Marina on Old Hickory Lake, that's where we're holding several tournaments now. Great place to visit and eat. Tim's Ford Marina, well, you know, they're catching up down at Tim's Ford. We ran them out of food, but it's a great place for the summer. They got cabins. You can go down there and rent them at Tim's Ford Marina. Four Corners Resort and Marina in Laverne. You need to stop by and see them. The Scoreboard just opened up over there this spring. Rutherford County Chamber of Commerce. Marion County Chamber of Commerce, folks. These Chamber of Commerces bring us into the host and bring us into their communities to help us out and make sure we got rooms and all that good stuff. Paris Henry County Chamber of Commerce, like I said earlier, these are the hosts of the 2024 state championship. The town of Kimball in Tennessee. Kimball always supporting Tennessee Bass Nation in hosting us at Marion County Park. Jefferson County Chamber of Commerce. Who doesn't like Douglas Lake or Cherokee Lake? Go up there vacation. There again. Hardin County, Tennessee. Catfish to Cannonballs. I know we're a bass organization, but I'm going to tell you something. We all love going to Pickwick and catching them big smallmouth. Gallatin Area Chamber of Commerce. When we put in on the north side of the lake, we put in over there at Saunders Ferry, and Gallatin Chamber of Commerce helps us out. Spring City, Tennessee, Watts Bar. Fish Dayton. We all love going to Fish Dayton, and they're the host of the 2024 National Championship this year for both high school and juniors. Kingston, Tennessee, and Roane County. We'll be visiting those folks up there this coming fall, hopefully. In our all-time favorite host of the Battle of the Border, Byrdstown Pickett County Chamber of Commerce. The Benton County Tennessee River Resort District in Camden, Tennessee. The town of Ashland City will be hosting the Central Tennessee Regional Championship this year. And we can't forget our friend Tom Abraham at Bassmaster Radio. You can tune in weekly on ESPN channels every Saturday. Or catch
At Academy Sports and Outdoors, you'll always find more fun with great brands at the best prices. More of this, and this. So you can get together for a little of that, and a lot more of that. And even some of that, and that's good. Have more fun with great brands at the best prices. Only at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Daddy's pretty much my hero. He tells me stories about buildings and playgrounds and schools. He said he turned sand into concrete, and that's what makes his building so strong and tall. He says he works with his friends. I like playing with my friends too. One day I want to be like him. SRM Concrete. Build with us.
Y'all want to know how we do it down here in the South? Listen up. I'm finna show you how we get.
I'm gonna grab a pot, one that's stainless steel, and that's big enough for a king-size meal. I'm gonna fill it, gonna heat that water, then pour a cup of some Old Bay, that's at a ranch. Make it real hot, oh baby, that's the plan. Spread the word that it's going down. Low country boy.
Benefits to Rest Stop Ministries this year on Old Hickory. You know, I've been asking my good friend for a 30-second commercial about grade 8 because they are a wonderful sponsor of Tennessee Fascination High School. So here you go. If you need any construction work done, I don't care if it's hospitals, road work, buildings, apartment buildings, driveways, whatever it is, you are not going to get a better bunch of group of individuals, and I've worked with them on projects, than this bunch right back here. No, seriously, if you need anything done in Middle Tennessee or West Tennessee, wherever you're at in Tennessee or Kentucky or Alabama, construction-wise, heavy equipment, you need something built, you need to call this bunch right behind me, Grade A Construction out of Lebanon, Tennessee, and I'll get the website and phone number put on here to the people to get a hold of. Thank you, and y'all have a great day.
Hey y'all, Knox White Fishing Academy Sports today. Sponsor of TN Bass Nation, and here's some wintertime lures that I like to pick up. So first we got the Rapala OG series, and kind of like a crawfish red color. Then we have a finesse jig, really good with a little crawl on the back. Now we have,
I like the Yum Baits and Google Baits. What do you like about Academy? The big baits and the spray frogs. And also you can check out
Zip, buckle, clip, they say fly.
To expand even further,
the standard soon became you released the fish, and then Dewey went to a 5 bass limit, and that's still the standard today.
Because sometimes those live wells, they're pretty good size, but you know, 5 fish fit better in those live wells than 7 did.
Because our #1 goal at bass is to always put the fish back in the water, make them survive. You've got a green zone, and in that green zone is the area the fish can survive in. You've got a red zone over on the left on the meter, and once it gets to that red zone, really anything below about 4.5 parts per million to 5 parts per million oxygen content the fish will not survive in. So as soon as I saw it light up in the red zone, I knew we had to do something, so called Tallahassee, Florida, talked to the Game and Fish, got a permit to haul the fish from the weigh-in site over to the main body of the lake and release them every day in the rim canal where the oxygen content is excellent. And that's one thing that I hope that most of the tournament organizations throughout the country will do, is check the oxygen content in the water where they're releasing their fish, because if there's no oxygen, those fish are not going to survive.
today, anglers measure and check fish at the bump tank for keeper status. BASS officials inspect the catch. Then the fish are placed in ventilated bags and aerated tanks until taking the stage. At the stage, the weighmaster weighs the fish and the MC interviews the angler. Immediately after weighing, fish go to large aerated tanks on a release boat nearby. The release boat team returns them to the lake later.
When I meet someone who isn't familiar with tournament fishing, and they think, oh, do you guys, what happens to those fish? What do you do with them? If I get a chance to talk to them, it changes perspective about tournament fishing. You know, tournament fishing is actually the reason.
Anglers take incredible care of them. Some live wells have cooling devices, so the fish in a lot of situations actually goes back in the water in better health than it left the water. From the angler's boat, they go into mesh bags. Those mesh bags are then carried up to our tournament troughs that are fully oxygenated, and not just oxygenated, but patrolled by biologists.
The oxygen comes to the surface, but most of that oxygen is actually dissolving into the water. And we kind of let them recuperate a little bit before this boat goes out then and releases these fish. Now the other thing that's real critical in our system is that boat is almost full. We have the computers on stage are linked to the scales, so we know how many pounds of fish have come off the scales and into that boat.
It is imperative if you're a tournament angler, no matter what division you're in, no matter what side
does is a testament to that.
It is a philosophy that is still going strong today. It takes temperature into effect. It takes oxygen into effect. And then we move them through the stages where they're getting fresh oxygen and good cool water all the time.
We keep our live release boats right at the same temperature that we keep these tanks, so that when the fish go from the tanks to the release boat, so we don't have a problem with sufficient oxygen there. This water warms up pretty quickly, so we constantly have to monitor that temperature, maintain that temperature with ice, and keep the air going continuously. It's really very effective in terms of keeping those fish healthy. As a rule of thumb, we try to maintain no more than 1 pound of fish per gallon of water. So our boats typically hold about 600 pounds of fish. And when that boat gets full, we're ready to start loading this one. That boat will go out, release those fish, refill the tanks. While this one's being loaded with fish, that one's being refilled with water. As soon as it comes back in, we'll add more ice, turn the oxygen back on, and we may do that 8 times. We always take at least 2 boats to every tournament. As soon as that one's done, we're ready to go. Brian, we're ready over here, so we need to make the switch.
When you join BASS, you get more than just a magazine and a membership card. You become part of a society and are supporting more than 50 years of natural resource conservation. We encourage you to get involved. To learn how, scan this QR code to find and contact your state's BASS Conservation Director today.
At Bassmaster, we don't just love bass fishing. We're committed to preserving its future. Explore the BASS Conservation Agenda, where passion meets purpose. Scan this QR code to learn more about our mission to safeguard our passion for fishing, along with our lakes, rivers, and streams. From habitat restoration to water quality initiatives, we're making a difference. Get valuable insights, tips, and find more ways to get involved. We're working tirelessly with state agencies and conservation partners, promoting best practices in aquatic vegetation management, enhancing fish habitat, and fighting invasive species. Together, we can make every cast count. In the world of bass fishing, every catch isn't just a fish. It's a chapter in an ongoing adventure, a connection to nature, and a legacy we must protect. It's not just a sport, it's a way of life.
What's up, guys? Derek Hudnall here, Bassmaster Elite Series, and I want to tell you guys how important it is to conserve our waterways and how you can do your part. First of all, soft plastics, don't throw them back in the water. If you Google soft plastics being thrown back in the water by fish, you're going to see some really gruesome dead fish and really gruesome scenes from fish that are dying from that, guys. And I want to challenge you guys. Find creative ways to make sure that those soft plastics don't go in the water, whether it's a bag just on your steering wheel, whether you have a box that you keep all your soft plastics in and then you give them to a buddy who turns around and melts them and remolds them. That's what I do with a lot of mine. I have a buddy that pours soft plastics, so I give them to him, he melts them down, and he makes his own colors with them. Guys, conserve our waterways. It's gonna save fish, and it's gonna make sure that you catch fish and our future catches fish even further down the road.
Since the early 1970s, the BASS Conservation Agenda has remained focused on issues related to fisheries and aquatic research conservation against industries polluting our nation's waterways. Today, the agenda, the backbone of our effort, is founded on a grassroots core of BASS members and those belonging to BASS. Account for issues that have local, regional, or even a national significance.
Welcome to Smallmouth Disneyland, yes.
Bassmaster Elite Series anglers received fish care training from conservation directors Gene Gilliland and Barb Elliott before an event, focusing on handling deep-caught smallmouth bass. They learned how to bass that struggled to stay upright inside live wells.
When they come to the surface, that swim bladder swells up, and bass can't burp. So that swollen swim bladder puts pressure on a lot of the organs, on the heart, on the circulation. We need to relieve that pressure, and we do that by inserting a hypodermic needle into the side of the fish, releasing some of that gas. That allows the fish to maintain a neutral buoyancy, a more natural position in the water. But once you've done it a time or two, it's a very simple process, and it can really make a difference in the health of those fish after they're released from our tournaments.
Anyone who has ventured to the depths of a swimming pool is familiar with the sensation of pressure on their ears. A fish's swim bladder plays a crucial role in maintaining buoyancy.
So what we have to do is provide a way to release that gas, and fizzing the fish with a needle is one way of managing it. That reamer will go right out of the way. You don't even have to worry about it. It can stick way out there. The minute you start putting it into the skin, it clears itself. And you go in at a 45-degree angle like this, and then once you pierce the skin, you make it 90 degrees from the surface of the fish and plunge it just as deep as you can, especially in the bigger fish. Make sure that reamer is tapped all the way down through there. Take that reamer out and you have bubbles.
For a detailed explanation of fizzing both smallmouth and largemouth bass, check out the videos on the Conservation News page on Bassmaster.com. When you join BASS, you get more than just a magazine and a membership card. You become part of a society and are supporting more than 50 years of natural resource conservation. We encourage you to get involved.
Hey guys, just wanted to share my thoughts on the fizzing stuff that we're going to do at Waddington this year. I grew up in smallmouth country, fished for them in deep water a lot, fished a lot of tournaments catching them in deep water, and I'm like so embarrassed that I never learned how to fizz fish a long time ago. So I got the training on it at Waddington a couple of years ago, my first time there, and it saves the fish, guys. You know, I was always scared that I'd, puncture the fish in the wrong spot, that sort of thing, but it's really easy to do. And one of the biggest things I learned from Gene was that there's not a lot of vital organs that you're going to hit as long as you're in the right ballpark. So everybody should do the training, and it's going to help save some fish, save your fish. And, one of the reasons why I think a lot of us don't fizz them or haven't learned to fizz them is you can catch them out of deep water and they probably stay alive all day and you're liable, but they're on their side, they're belly up, and you fizz them, it's going to make their day a lot more comfortable and probably save their life.
Bass fishing isn't just a sport, it's a way of life, and today I want to talk to you about something more important than winning trophies. Hi, I'm Jeff Gustafson, 2023 Bassmaster Classic champion. Join me in supporting Bassmaster's conservation efforts. Scan this QR code to learn how you can make a positive impact. Catch and release isn't just a choice, it's a responsibility.
It's time to sharpen your fish care skills, and you can do it for free. Scan this QR code to download your free copy of Bassmaster's Keeping Bass Alive. Inside you'll find a trove of tips with advanced angler knowledge for fish care. Explore comprehensive fish care techniques anytime or anywhere on the go. Together, we can make a difference. It all starts with conservation.
Everyone knows about clean, dry, and drain so that you don't spread invasive species from lake to lake. But you can do other things to help as well. Contact your elected officials about the invasion of the Asian carp and other invasive species. Over 300 invasive species, both terrestrial and water, are facing us right now. Let your elected officials know that it's hurting your economy, it's hurting the fishing, and it's just hurting your pleasure outdoors. If you can do something, you can be an advocate and a steward for the outdoors. Let those folks know, and you'll be helping the outdoors, even while you clean, dry, and drain. Watch for those invasive species.
You can't hold it like that. You grab that frog by the back leg like that right there, and then you hold it. That's some good frog. Grab yours like that.
Wave at the camera, boys. Y'all be on TV here this week.
Hey folks, Jake Davis here with Southern Woods and Waters. We're down visiting beautiful Dayton, Tennessee on behalf of Fish Dayton.
Brad, sucker leg, little stripe, isn't it? White bass.
It's a little white bass.
Two backs with him in the backfield. Run the option to the near side. They try a reverse and the ball's loose.
There you go. Welcome to Tennessee Bass Nation. I'm Captain Jake Davis, and this is...
At Academy Sports and Outdoors, you'll always find more fun with great brands at the best prices. More of this, and this. So you can get together for a little of that, and a lot more of that. And even some of that, and that's good. Have more fun with great brands at the best prices. Only at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Daddy's pretty much my hero. He tells me stories about buildings and playgrounds and schools. He said he turned sand into concrete, and that's what makes his building so strong and tall. He says he works with his friends. I like playing with my friends too. One day I want to be like him. SRM Concrete. Build with us.
Y'all want to know how we do it down here in the South? Listen up. I'm fit to show you how we get things done.
I'm gonna grab a pot, one that's stainless steel, and that's big enough for a king-size meal. I'm gonna fill it up with a garden hose out in the yard with some regular Joes. Get the propane tank and light it up. Gonna heat that water, then pour a cup with some Old Bay that's at a raz. Make it real hot, oh baby, that's the plan. Let's have a low country boil. Spread the word that it's going down. Low country boil.
Hey folks, Captain Jake here with Tennessee Bass Nation. I've got a group of just amazing individuals behind me right now. We're at the Grade A construction tournament that benefits the Rest Stop Ministries this year on Old Hickory. You know, I've been asking my good friend for a 30-second commercial about Grade A because they are a wonderful sponsor of Tennessee Bass Nation High School. So here you go. If you need any construction work done, I don't care if it's hospitals, road work, buildings, apartment buildings, driveways, whatever it is, you are not going to get a better group of individuals, and I've worked with them on projects, than this bunch right back here, excluding their boss, because he ain't here. No, seriously, if you need anything done in Middle Tennessee or West Tennessee, wherever you're at in Tennessee or Kentucky or Alabama, construction-wise, heavy equipment, you need something built, you need to call this bunch right behind me, Grade A Construction out of Lebanon, Tennessee, and I'll get the website and phone number put on here for the people to get a hold of. Thank you, and y'all have a great day.
Hey y'all, Knoxville Fishing Academy Sports today. Sponsor TN Bass Nation, and here's some wintertime lures that I like to pick up. So first we got the Rapala OG series, and kind of like a crawfish red color. Then we have a finesse jig, a Strike King, really good with a little crawl on the back. Now we have 2.8-inch high-tech, you can Kamiki that, and last but not least, a robo reel for a drop shot. Thank you.
Hey y'all, Knoxville, Grayson Sanford from Tennessee Bass Nation. What do you like about Academy? I like the Yum baits and Google baits. What do you like about Academy? The big baits and the spur frogs. And also you can check out Magellan Outdoors from Academy. And also don't forget, if you're with TN Bass Nation, to bring Academy receipts. Thank you.
Zip, buckle, slip, they say fly.
Down here.
Go for it.
All right, folks, welcome in. We are really close to getting started here. We're going to get started with all our kind of announcements and stuff. If you don't know me, I am David Lowry. I'm your state youth director, high school and youth director. Jake Davis in November rose up to the top. He is the state president, which puts him over the adults and all the youth programs. So we went from being side by side in this to now Jake's the big boss and has all the headaches. And he's so happy about that. He's nodding his head, right, Jake? Yeah, I just got the evil eye, so there you go. But Jake's actually the big boss in the state now. And
now I really have to put up with David.
Yeah, now if he does something or I do something he doesn't like, he has to chew me out. So anyway, it'll be all right. But we want to welcome you in. This is the last statewide open event. We got our high schoolers done yesterday. Today is our juniors. We had 55 boats go out this morning. And we've had some come in with nothing, but we've also heard there may be a monster fish again today. So we'll wait and see if that happens today. We had a 10-pounder and an 11-pounder yesterday if you weren't here, big old monsters. We had, I think, 3 sacks at 20 pounds or better? Yeah, so we had a pretty good day yesterday. Some big fish came in. We want to thank sponsors that make all this happen. If you get to watch the video, you see lots of info about our sponsors. And our video, Richard there with our production company, or his production company over here, all the info's right there. You need to take a picture of that. He puts our videos of our events and some other things out, both on Facebook and on YouTube. So those of you out there in the world that hate Facebook and go, well, I'm not following Facebook, you watch us on YouTube now. We have solved that problem. I'm not the biggest Facebook fan anymore either. But we want to thank all our sponsors. First and foremost for this tournament, Fish Dayton, the Ray County folks, the Chamber of Commerce, all that. They are a huge part of why Dayton is so famous for fishing tournaments. They get involved when we have bigger crowds. Yesterday they had law enforcement out here in cones and traffic control and all that kind of stuff, and they just do it as good as anybody in the country. And some of us have been to a lot of tournaments across the country. Ray County and Dayton are as good as anybody in the United States. So big thank you to all those folks. Our title sponsors for the statewide trail all year long, and they've been that way for 4 or 5 years now. The wonderful folks at Anderson Marine there in Middle Tennessee, in the Old Hickory area, and teamed with them for our title sponsorship. It's Anderson Marine, Skeeter Boats, and Yamaha Motors. If you have boat issues and you are anywhere near that area, I promise you'll love their service department. If you're looking for a boat, my Skeeter Yamaha has been good to me for since 2008. So, and I bought it used, and it's a 2006 model, and we've had it since 2008, and it's seen a lot of fish over the side. So big thank you to all of them. Our platinum level sponsors, been on board since the beginning, is Academy Sports and Outdoors. They are our official sports and outdoors store. We hope you're shopping at Academy first and foremost. When you're looking for your outdoor gear, your sports gear, we do an Academy receipt contest at the high school events throughout the year. You gather up those receipts, and it doesn't matter what you bought. It doesn't matter if you buy softball gear or football gear or fishing gear or whatever. We give out prizes to schools based on Academy receipts. So we're a big fan of Academy, and Cody Reed, buddy, we appreciate you. Also on the platinum level, Shimano. Shimano Reels, been with us a long, long time. Frank Hyla, the rep, he's been real good to us. We appreciate Frank. On the platinum level for 2 or 3 years now is American Bait Works. American Bait Works has multiple companies. They've got snag-proof frogs, scum frogs. They got halo rods. They got a lot of stuff. They got that bait fuel, lots of things. And Miss Valerie at American Bait Works, we appreciate you. On the gold level, Livingston Lures. We get a lot of Livingston baits to give out. The junior side usually sees more of that. We give a lot of merchandise prizes out to the juniors. So there should be juniors in this outfit that have got several Livingston Lures to give out. Thank you, Eric. We have Denali Rods. Denali Rods been on board since the beginning. Scott Estes out there in Arkansas is a buddy of mine. That was the first company that put my son on the VIP program after Hank won the MBT Junior National Championship in the summer of 2013. So we're a big fan of Denali Rods. They're fantastic rods, and we give a ton of them out on our trails. We've got TWRA's been on board this year. They're on the silver level. They sponsor us. Of course, we're hand in hand with TWRA because it's fishing events. We're hand in hand with all our safety and our conservation projects. Driftwood baits, missile baits, tight line jigs. I know who I forgot to say something about yesterday, and they're right down below me. We got J3 Fishing. Their baits have been involved. Averitt Trucking, they've been on board for 2 or 3 years now. Averitt Trucking, an important sponsor. We appreciate them so much. One of our former region directors got us that sponsorship, so thank you, Averitt. And then the last one I'll talk about for a second, Cedar Hill Metal Works. That is Mr. Ron Holt, who is a boat captain for Mount Juliet. And Ron has been on board this year, and the winners of the statewide open tournaments, the high school winning boat yesterday, the junior winning boat today. Y'all know them fancy steps they put on the front of boat trailers now, where you can come off the front of the boat after you've got it up, you put it back on the trailer with that nice handle. The winning boat today wins a set of those steps customized for their boat and trailer, courtesy of Mr. Holt. So if you win today, we need to make sure we get you plugged into Ron, so because there's several, about went out there for, there's several that have won this year that have already got their steps put on their boat. So the junior winning boat today will earn a set of those steps. I want to say thank you to all the volunteers, to all the directors that help. The Goinses, this is also a Southeast event. The Goinses have been directors for a couple years. As you see, Mr. Goins running through the lot right here, helping, figuring out a problem. Christina's over there on the paperwork. You know, they've been great. Philip up here, smile, Philip, wave, Philip. That's Coffee County's coach, who's also been our weighmaster for all this year, and he's done it several other times too. So we appreciate Philip. We appreciate all the folk. Wave again, Philip. Richard wants you to wave. Put your smiling face on TV. So we appreciate everybody that volunteers, whether they're out there on the boat dock doing our check-in or whatever we have. We would not function well. We would not be the organization we are without all the volunteers. Jake, I think I've got everything needs got.
Folks, I got a request. Just a reminder. When you least expect it, we see the mess-ups, okay? And we see the safety violations. Parents, adults, grandpas, we set the example for the youngins, okay? I just watched a boat with, not one of our boats today, but with Dad on it, or maybe Grandpa, I'm not sure, idle in, standing on the front deck. Grandpa's on the front deck for about 400 yards. He was unstable, and he almost fell in the water trying to step off the boat onto the dock. If you doubt what one of these boats will do to a human body, come see me and I'll show you some photographs that'll make you sick. Okay? So we need to always try and be setting the example for our youngins out here, if you would, please. You ready down there, Trevor? You got you all loosened up? Because these youngins got some fish to weigh in. My first bag are a couple of young individuals. I won't call them what I called them earlier. Started with an R and ended with an N, because they made their mama come bring them a water bag. I present you the first bag weighing in today. It'll be Summit and Honorary Blankenship from Bledsoe County. How many they got? 3. Those 3 fish, that's a good 3 fish at 908. Give me a big fish, Coach. We got a big one. Hey, we got a Tennessee River toad there. 470 big fish. Give them a hand, folks.
Don't hold them too high. They want to see your face. Go ahead and clap real loud for that. That's a big old fish now. Trevor, have them put the fish back in the lake where we put it back yesterday. Over there. Jake, we don't need to go too far. All right, here comes Meigs County. I got Dalton Bean and Hunter Bogus. They've got 2 on the day. $433. Which one dropped the fish? Which one dropped the fish? I heard it hit my deck. Hey, don't turn your head and look at him, son. Don't even look at him. Oh, no, he owes me. If it's the one I think it is, he's up here smirking. He owes me. He's like, you're going to have to, I'm not going to drop a fish. There's oxygen in them tanks. Oh, what's that? Don't even look at him. That's good. Be cold and deny. Next up comes the Crabtree brothers out of Livingston Anglers. They've got 1. Hi, Jake. 263, sir. I don't know. I don't see them, but when my boat shows up, if I don't give you the go, you need to hold them in the tanks because Dad's almost here with one of them.
Yes, sir.
Plus, little brother's coming.
All right, here comes a good team coming out of Alcoa. I got Russell and Napier with 2. $485.
Good job, guys.
Hey, Dave.
Sir, yes, sir.
I got a special occasion coming at you.
Well, it can't be a wedding anniversary. They're too young.
Oh, no, but it's almost that good. The first time they ever fished was today. They've got one on the day from Meigs County. Here comes Robertson and Bart Baker with their fish.
So, wait.
First tournament in the fish.
First tournament ever, and they turned the fish in.
Yes, sir.
And I saw 2 fish yesterday.
263.
263. I saw 2 fish yesterday bigger than that one little boy. Yeah, put 2 hands on it, son. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. You're going to put one on the mouth and one under the tail. You got to hold it tight. That oxygen makes them freaked out. Now, put one up there. Yeah, there you go. One holding the mouth tight. There you go. Now hold on to that mouth tight. Get up next to him. Y'all make some noise. It's their first tournament.
All right, guys. Look straight ahead. Right there.
Turn and face me.
Yeah, look right at face me. Come on, okay?
The lady in orange, just like your jersey. Look right at. Yeah, just get them. They're all right. They're get them.
Good job, guys. Good job.
You can smile too.
All right, here we go with 2 fish from Franklin County, Tyson Moore and Logan Arnold. Take your water back together into the stage. 709. They got a big fish in there, Coach. Let's check them. We're going for a big fish here. We'll see. 483. They got him.
Scoot up, son, scoot up on them X's. Scoot up on them X's right there, all the way up in that sunshine. And hold it like that. Direct job.
Good job, boys.
I had to do a little strategic moving back here for a good reason.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. We do it just like Bass does it. We line them up, suit us. Before you say anything else, the Henry brothers back there, Sale Creek, the Henry brothers, I'd like to schedule a delivery of those tacos to my house twice a month, please.
Hey, Dave. I cannot believe that I'm being asked this by a Mount Juliet team.
Uh-oh.
Especially a white. A Knox White is asking me this.
What are you asking?
Do we have anything special for the smallest bag, smallest fish today?
I'm sure I can find something.
Is that who I'm calling up next? It is. How many you got? You got 2? But you got the smallest fish, you think?
Janika, I need those twice a month delivered to my house, please. Sorry, I'm over here distracted by really good food.
I can tell. From Mount Juliet, here comes Knox White and Grace and Sanford.
We got one monster in there or what?
They got 2, but we're going to check for a small fish. 285.
If it ain't under a pound, I'm not excited. You know, we've had a bag come in once, I think it was like 0.73 with one fish. It jumped right back in the bag. That's impressive. Y'all trade that fish?
Here we go, Dave.
That's over a pound.
No, it's not. 0.94.
0.94. All right, well.
Who caught that? White or Sanford?
Don't hold them too high, boys. They can't see your face. Y'all are old pros. Y'all are old pros. You should know how to do it.
Coming out of Franklin County, here comes Gage McKee and Braden Steelman with one fish. These boys have been through it today. 303. By the way, who brought you back, guys? The Travises brought you back? Folks, I need you to give a big hand to the next team coming up. Travises out of Franklin County. They went to the rescue to get these guys. They went through 2 props today.
Yeah, these guys had boat trouble, but they're still here on time and still get to weigh their fish because another team stepped up to get them in. So, Jake, the other team is?
The other team is coming at you right now. It's Remington Steele and Hunter Travis.
So they get 2 big rounds of applause. Make some noise.
221.
Come forward just a little bit more so you're out of the shadow.
Next game coming up, we've got one fisher out of Whitwell. It's Cooper Sanders and Rankin Owens. $260. How many you got? Y'all stand in the sunlight?
The screen. Are we getting worse?
Look at me next.
Ready? I'm ready. Yeah, but it's 30 that's not.
Thank you, dear.
From Mount Juliet, here comes Lane Donovan and Mason Dutch. They've got one. $342.
Hold on. You want to change the other?
Clap for everybody, guys. Come on.
No.
I reminded this yesterday, I'll do it again today. Our tanks over here have fresh oxygen being pumped into them for fish care, for these fish to be nice and strong when they're turned loose in this bay. So sometimes because they're all jacked up, like they said on Ricky Bobby, them fish are hard to hold. It's not really the kid's fault.
All right, here we go. From Mount Pleasant, it's Tristan Stewart and DJ Johnson. They got 2. 4:31.
How's that?
All right, here we go. These guys were really handicapped today from Bedford County, but they had a Coffee County boat captain, Dixon Heflin and Toby Potts. 247.
You live too close to that area to be picking on.
I know them well.
They know where you live, Jake.
Oh, yeah, I know. They come over to the house regularly to help with habitat.
I'm talking about the boat captain coming to get you.
I know.
There you go, Bobby. There you go. Good job, boys.
How many you got, Sail Creek? How many you got? 2? All right, here we go with 2 fish from Loudon Junior Bass. It's Mr. Sutton and Mr. Yarber.
I can't get in front of hers. Hang on just a second.
464.
You know how I am.
Dave, give me a little bit of break here. I got to do a reset back here.
All right. Jake's got to double check the computer, make sure everything's good so we don't mess up. We're at the end of the season. We're worried about points. Let's talk about the juniors going to nationals. How that works from the state of Tennessee is the state, period, the whole state, we get 3 slots. 3 slots for the junior national championship. How do we award those slots? The state junior championship, which is open to any boat that's fished at least 2 tournaments of any of our trails in the state. Any boat can go fish that at Kentucky Lake, at Eva, May the 18th. The winners of the tournament that day get slot number 1 to the Nationals. The other 2 slots go to first and second place in the points race. Now, we have already had multiple boats from the state qualify for nationals at the 2 national opens that have already been held. I can't remember whether we've got 11, 12, 13 boats qualified. A lot of those boats are in the top points. By doing that, that's going to mean that it could very well be, instead of first and second place in the points, it could be 3rd place, it could be 5th place, it could be 7th place. We don't know till everything shakes out at the state tournament. Now, your state tournament points, those in the points race, how does that work? We've had 5 statewide opens. They get to drop their worst tournament, dropping the low score like the teacher did in the math class. Okay, so it's their 4 best tournament points plus what points they earn, what place they are at the state championship. That determines the points race. And then at the end of the state championship, and it'll take us a few minutes, we get those points and things squared away, we will announce at the tournament that, you know, the other 2 places, the points places, the points places get to go. Whoever wins the tournament, that's a no-brainer. If you know they won it, they're in. And the other thing I will tell you is if you don't get in that way, there are still 2 more national opens that they could go to and possibly get into the nationals. By the way, if you don't know or you don't remember, the nationals this summer are right here, right where we're at, right here. They're on Chick. This is the area. They'll either have their stage set up right in here or over there in the park. But the national championship for the juniors is the 1 week, and the next week they are the high school. It's right here in Dayton, right here. So that's what you're chasing points-wise to get into the Nationals. We get 3 slots to give away. Every state gets 3 slots to give away. Other than that, you got to earn it by going to a national event and placing in the top 10 at the national event. Jake, have I killed enough time?
I believe so. I think I'm about set up. Dave, we were looking for a special boat from, I think it was Meigs County.
I don't know.
What boat number was that?
When? This morning?
No, a special boat from Meigs County. They came up and talked to both of us, and I forgot the boat number. I didn't write it down.
Was it Meigs County or was it Alcoa that came up here?
No,
somebody wanted Dad to come up.
I got it. Is he in place?
Here, hey, Philip, come get these real quick while we're...
Okay.
That way he knows who we got. And I'm also waiting on a special guest. I don't know where he's at yet. Here, there's no. Ellis and Lexi, if y'all are out there yet.
All right.
Bring me that boy.
Hot seats are in place. I got my helpers in place down there, so we're going to have a little fun.
What are you going to make? Are they going to, like, spray water all over them like the champagne at the winning the World Series or what?
All right.
Can't do that till the end, though.
Here comes the first hit. From Bledsoe County, I present you with one fish, Mr. Reese and Mr. Pendergrass. Step
one
up
fish,
there, guys. Let's weigh that fish.
One fish.
One fish. We're having fun. 230.
That's not the lead, is it?
No, but it's going to do for right now.
I'm confused.
I know you're confused. It's easy to do.
But he's the president. He ain't got to ask me nothing.
You got? One second. All right, y'all take a seat. Next up with 2 fish out of Ray County, here comes Caraway and Hill. $4.29. By the way, didn't you have a Sail Creek team boat captain to you today, Mr. Hill? Aye, I like that. Everybody give that Sail Creek team a hand for getting that boy on the water.
Good job.
Oh, that's his first fish you've ever weighed in, Mr. Hill? Woo! Take the seat, boys.
They're here right now,
Okay.
yeah. I need my boy up here with me. Bring me Coco. Come see me, Coco.
Hang on a second. I want you all to pay attention to this next angler.
All right, wait a minute. If you're bringing mine up, you got to wait 2 more seconds to Mama.
It's not yours. It's not yours. But there's something special with this next angler coming up. He fished by himself, and I'm trying to figure out how he did this, but he did it. By himself, he's got 4 fish. Mr. Trig Mahone from Meigs County. Step up there, young man. Y'all see what's on his right arm? 1061 for the lead. Dad's got to help him hold the fish. Dad, I think you were busy netting today. Tiebreaker is 369. And we do need, we're going to have to do a couple of tiebreakers here, I think, just to make sure.
do y'all not hear her?
I don't know.
She's as loud as me.
What did they do with that water bag?
Thank you.
Over here, water bag, our water bag over here. Okay.
Great job, guys.
Dad,
Way to go, Trent.
he needs to be on the hot seat because he's a leader. Number 10's got 4. Next up out of Sale Creek, here comes Marler and Andrews. They've got 4. Ooh, it's going to be close. Going to be close. 9-14, you survived, Meigs County. No.
What are you bigging? What are you bigging, boys? What are you bigging?
Coco, say hi, everybody.
Yes. We're going to weigh a big one. We're going to weigh a big one on that bag? 311. Next up, here comes Grundy County. Xavier Lane and Eli Seagroves. They got 2. 289.
Hey, how many of y'all have me on Facebook or see my personal Facebook stuff? There's several, right? That right there is the world famous Coco. Y'all should have seen pictures upon pictures upon pictures of Coco for quite a while now. And that's his big brother that's finally got a fish to turn in. Yay. Hi, come here. Come right here, Coco. Come here. Come right here. Can you look at everybody and say hi, everybody?
Hi.
Step back and hey, how many of you guys? 5? How about the guys behind you? All of them got 5? 2? 2, come up front. We're gonna have some fun. You're right here, son. Where's your water bag at? Oh, here he comes. Who's boat number 11? Was that you? Yeah, we're gonna do this. She fished by herself today. She has 4 fish. From Alcoa, here comes Zoe Trentham. Let's see if she can take the lead. Oh, 8:32, Miss Zoe.
By herself today.
By herself. But you know what? She didn't have a cast.
But also, Dad was an excellent net man today.
Oh, and the coach drops one.
I'm telling you, that oxygen is good for them. All right, up on the X's and hold them hard. Don't hold them too high.
You getting
Lexi,
comfortable up there, Meigs County? You getting comfortable up there? You're not nervous at all? All right. Oh, he thinks he's about to get kicked off. Let's see. From Mount Juliet, here comes Hudson Grove and Will Goodall. They've got 2. $309. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. From Ray County, here comes Noah Mayton and Brantley Harris. Brantley, I'm sorry. 10-20 on 3 fish.
Mercy.
Big fish down. 477. Guess what? Guess what, guys? Hey, guys, look at me. Guys, that's big fish by 0.07. Oh, I'm sorry, 483. I didn't see that one. That was not. I apologize.
All that hype, and now you broke their hearts.
You know. But whoever has 483 out there, I forget who that is. That would be Franklin County. You might get hammered here in a minute. Let's see here. We got 44. From Meigs County, with how many? 2? I have got Mr. Riley and Mr. DeBusk. Looks like a solid 2. 410. You got 3.
Good job, boys. Good job. Woo-hoo! Good job.
Next up out of Pickett County, here comes Braden Scott and Bentley Keeter. They've got 3. 605.
Hey guys, remember if you were here yesterday, we were talking about Bedford County selling donuts as a fundraiser. They have 3 boxes of chocolate glazed donuts left that they need to sell today. So if you want some chocolate donuts to take home,
Stand a little closer together, please.
and if they don't sell, somebody call me. I got a big kid at house likes them too. But I ain't buying 3 boxes.
All right, the ladies from Meigs County, Shelby and Sierra, they've got 1.
Woo-hoo!
232.
Good job, ladies. Woo! Look here first. And
All right, you got to prop your foot up on top of that thing too. Show them them cowboy boots you fished in. Prop that, hold that foot up. We got to see that. I'm not joking. Hold that foot up.
Those are cowboy boots too, yeah.
Show those boots off. All right, yeah, there you go. She fished in them boots today. Goodness gracious.
girls, wait. Hey.
Hold on, got one more.
Yeah, let them get all the pictures they want, especially with that cowboy boot.
Good job, girl.
That's good looking boots too. I don't know how in the world you fished in them all day.
Next up out of Eagleton Fishing, is it Catspan? Catspan and Williams. Step up there, they got 2. $403.
I'm sure it being the last junior event of the regular season, we're going to probably pay out to several places. So before you run off, you need to make sure how many places we're paying out to. Drop them down a little, boys. There you go. Ellis, y'all come back up here and sit under this other tent if you want to. Because that kid you got's a privileged character. He's a VIP.
Your next team up is out of Lakeway. It's Aiden Davis and JT Kirkpatrick with 3. They're challenging the lead with 3 fish. It's going to be close. 7:23. With 4 fish out of Sumner County, and I understand we got to check a big one. Here's Clark and Leith.
Weighmaster said, uh-oh.
For 1087 in the lead. Big fish, we're looking for 483 or better, if I remember right.
That's borderline.
452. But you still got the lead. For the moment.
All right, quick question, Ray County people. Is Real Deal open today? Ray County folks. Yes? Somebody nodding their head yes? Okay. Just so y'all know, the last flight was due in out at Blue Water 9 minutes ago, so we should be getting close to having everybody up here before too much longer. And again, before you run off, kids, you better check to see how many places we're paying today. Oh, hey, kids, boat captains, guess what I'm going to do for you today? I don't have a ton of them, but we're going to pull out the chips and do some draw prizes from the juniors today just by pulling your boat number out. We got some draw prizes for y'all.
All right, let me remind everybody our big fish is a 483. Current leaders are sitting on the stage with 1087. I've got 3 5-fish bags back here and a 1-fish bag.
And we still may have something coming in, you know, like 9 minutes from out there is still a chance.
That's a while. But we're going to do this. The first 5-fish limit of the day from Saudi Daisy, Mr. Will Collins and Kyler Jenkins, step up there. Uh-oh, I seen another 5-fish bag by a couple of ladies coming. 1186. Big fish. Big fish because they were all sitting back here saying how close they are. $333.
Get a death grip on them. That oxygen's got them wound all the way up. Drop them down. You're holding them too high. They can't see your face. There we go. Next up out of Franklin County with one fish is Mr. Henley and Mr. Kool-Aid. $278. Jake, says you get a pause, we need to get them poker chips out.
I will. Next up, and they're going to challenge the lead. They're defending the family name with 5 fish from Whitwell, Braxton Davis, and Grayson Davis.
You got them.
$11.90.
Listen, you gotta watch Whitwell teams on the river. Whitwell's just, they better watch it on the river.
They got the right last name, too. $359. Because they had no mercy on the face. They were like, make her stand if you want to win first. For 51.
With one fish out of Clay County, here comes the ladies, Rachel Burks and Kaylee Bonner. Step up there. $209. Y'all get louder than that. Come on. Listen, this sport doesn't discriminate. We've had girls up here weighing fish. We got kids with broke arms, broke foots. We love bass fishing. Everybody has a chance.
You're going to wait because you want to make that woman wait.
Next up out of Hamlin County, here comes the Underwood brothers. They've got one. $176. Davises, on your feet. With a 5-fish limit from Ray County, Hunter Gore and Jaden Fitzgerald. 11:06, you survived. Ooh, that's close. I get all this barefoot stuff going on up there right now. I get scared to death barefoot and fishing.
That's a short, fat one like us.
Hey, easy now on short, fat stuff. Easy.
417. Look at this fish, though.
Yeah, that's me. I get it. Hey, are all the donuts gone? You sell them all? You got one left? Okay. Still one box of donuts left. If anybody's craving them. With two fish from Saudi Daisy, here comes Snyder and Bellamy. $3.56. While they're lining up for their picture, I want to remind you again how to qualify for the state championship on the junior side. If you fish 2 tournaments, you're in. If you fished a state, a southeast, a west, a north central, south or central, or a Bass Pro, if you fish 2 out of any of that, and it doesn't have to be from the same thing. If you fish 1 southeast and 1 state open, now this only counts as 1 tournament, but you know what I'm saying? 2 tournaments, you are eligible to fish the junior state championship, and it will not be very long before we open up the registration for the junior state championship. Got more fish coming. Let them have the seats back. Anyway, if you fish 2 tournaments as a junior, you are eligible to fish the state championship May the 18th. So we want as many of you to come as can. When we start getting over 200 boats at the junior championship, we'll worry about a different qualification process. But for right now, come one, come all, as long as you fish 2 events. And it does not mean you had to turn in fish either. You can fish those 2 events and 0. You still can come fish the state championship. Coaches, we will be looking for t-shirt sizes from you on an email for your kids that are coming to that event. It's those free shirts we're going to give out are only for the ones coming to fish. We will give out a free shirt to the kids fishing. Captains and parents and all the rest of you, there will be an online link where you can order shirts, and give me that. They'll get us squared away. You can order shirts. If we order in time, they'll be there. But as soon as you start registering, and what we want is, I don't want Jimmy Smith, youth small, and Susie Smith, youth large. I want Meigs County to give me, I need 3 smalls and 2 mediums and 2 youth larges. I don't need all the names for the t-shirt. I just need a total of shirt sizes by team for that, so I can get them ordered from Gimme That, and they'll have them there ready for us Friday night before we fish. Then they got to come get a bag, and then they got to get their fish and get up here. So we'll take a few more. But again, all kids, don't leave. I got draw prizes, and we're going to give away several places.
All right, with 2 fish out of Carnes High, or Carnes Junior Fishing, Maydot and Bible. Step up there, guys.
You know what big fish is? 483 last time. Oh.
650. Give me a big fish out of there, Coach, please.
Good job, boys.
$391, thank you.
Brody, Sawyer, hold them up.
Didn't I see another bag of fish coming around, or was that just bringing a bag back?
Put it in that mesh bag.
Confirm this is it.
Thanks for letting me fish.
Okay, we got drama going on. Again, coaches, while he's setting that up, again, coaches, when it's time for you to send me the email on the shirt sizes, it's like JJ. JJ's going to send me, say, Alcoa, and then he's going to say, I need 4 youth mediums. I need 2 adult large. That's the email about the shirts, because we will give the kids at the state championship a free t-shirt that is the state championship shirt. Everybody else will be able to order shirts and have a shirt if you'd like to have it. We will pay for the shirts for the kids.
This team, last team coming up, Bonafide, we got everybody accounted for. This team has been known to have been a spoiler.
Okay, I got one question.
They got 4.
Why are the 2 kids in the lead that are doing good, like, got their nose in the corner like they're in the trouble at school?
Because, you know.
You're just mean.
You know.
You're just mean, Jake.
We figured out, you know, their dad and I figured out that we're related somewhere along the line, so I can, like, pick on them. Okay?
Hey, some of that Whitwell Mafia, I'll give you his home address if you need to thump him.
From Mount Juliet with 4 fish, Elijah Booker and Baylor Cooksey. 954. Oh, you paid attention this time. You won.
Is that it? We got everybody? Do we have all boats and all bags in?
Everybody's accounted for.
So you're saying that these 2 children from Whitwell just did it?
Yeah.
What did you say, baby? Hey, what did you just say about 2 years? So this is your 2 years.
Boat 57, I need a boat car back from you. Boat 57, Carnes.
Hey, step up there to the front, just since he knows he's got everybody. You 2 step up front. Hi, guys, this is Whitwell. They're your champs. Make a little noise. Now, they'll be back up here again when we start giving stuff out, but Jake says we're got them all, and that's our winners. They've been fishing 2 years. She said, we finally got a win 2 years in. All right, guys, y'all can chill for a minute because Jake's going to start calculating stuff. And you know what I'm going to do? Y'all not used to this on the junior side. I have... Eli, come over here and do something constructive. Quit causing trouble. Eli, come here. Let's see. Hold on to those. I don't know. I don't know if Coco wants to draw numbers. Hold on to that and hush. Just be quiet. You don't need nothing.
At Bassmaster, we don't just love bass fishing. We're committed to preserving its future. Explore the BASS conservation agenda, where passion meets purpose. Scan this QR code to learn more about our mission to safeguard our passion for fishing, along with our lakes, rivers, and streams. From habitat restoration to water quality initiatives, we're making a difference. Get valuable insights, tips, and find more ways to get involved. We're working tirelessly with state agencies and conservation partners, promoting best practices in aquatic vegetation management, enhancing fish habitat, and fighting invasive species. Together, we can make every cast count. In the world of bass fishing, every catch isn't just a fish. It's a chapter in an ongoing adventure, a connection to nature, and a legacy we must protect. It's not just a sport, It's a way of life.
What's up, guys? Derek Hudnall here, Bassmaster Elite Series, and I want to tell you guys how important it is to conserve our waterways and how you can do your part. First of all, soft plastics, don't throw them back in the water. If you Google soft plastics being thrown back in the water by fish, you're going to see some really gruesome dead fish and really gruesome scenes from fish that are dying from that, guys. And I want to challenge you guys, find creative ways to make sure that those soft plastics don't go in the water, whether it's a bag just on your steering wheel, whether you have a box that you keep all your soft plastics in and then you give them to a buddy who turns around and melts them and remolds them. That's what I do with a lot of mine. I have a buddy that pours soft plastics, so I give them to him, he melts them down, and he makes his own colors with them. Guys, conserve our waterways. It's gonna save fish, and it's gonna make sure that you catch fish and our future catches fish even further down the road.
Since the early 1970s, the BASS conservation agenda has remained focused on issues related to fisheries and aquatic research conservation. In the early years, it meant taking legal action against industries polluting our nation's waterways. Today, the agenda has grown more complex. The backbone of our effort is founded on a grassroots core of BASS members and those belonging to BASS nation clubs across the country, always on the lookout for issues that have local, regional, or even a national significance.
Welcome to Smallmouth Disneyland, yes.
Bassmaster Elite Series anglers received fish care training from conservation directors Gene Gilliland and Barb Elliott before an event, focusing on handling deep-caught smallmouth bass. They learned how to fizz bass that struggled to stay upright inside live wells due to inflated air bladders.
When they come to the surface, that swim bladder swells up, and bass can't burp. So that swollen swim bladder puts pressure on a lot of the internal organs, on the heart, on the circulation. We need to relieve that pressure, and we do that by inserting a hypodermic needle into the side of the fish, releasing some of that gas. That allows the fish to maintain a neutral buoyancy, a more natural position in the water. For people that haven't done it, it's a little bit daunting to start out, stick a needle in the fish. But once you've done it a time or two, it's a very simple process, and it can really make a difference in the health of those fish after they're released from our tournaments.
Anyone who has ventured to the depths of a swimming pool is familiar with the sensation of pressure on their ears. A fish's swim bladder plays a crucial role in maintaining buoyancy.
So what we have to do is provide a way to release that gas, and fizzing the fish with a needle is one way of managing it. That reamer will go right out of the way. You don't even have to worry about it. It can stick way out there. The minute you start putting it into the skin, it clears itself. And you go in at a 45-degree angle like this, and then once you pierce the skin, you make it 90 degrees from the surface of the fish and plunge it just as deep as you can, especially in the bigger fish. Make sure that reamer is tapped all the way down through there. Take that reamer out and you have bubbles.
For a detailed explanation of both smallmouth and largemouth bass, check out the videos on the Conservation News page on Bassmaster.com. When you join BASS, you get more than just a magazine and a membership card. You become part of a society and are supporting more than 50 years of natural resource conservation. We encourage you to get involved.
Hey guys, just wanted to share my thoughts on the fizzing stuff that we're going to do at Waddington this year. I grew up in smallmouth country, fished for them in deep water a lot, fished a lot of tournaments, catch them in deep water, and I'm like so embarrassed that I never learned how to fizz fish a long time ago. So I got the training on it at Waddington a couple years ago, my first time there, and it saves the fish, guys. You know, I was always scared that I'd, puncture the fish in the wrong spot, that sort of thing, but it's really easy to do. And one of the biggest things I learned from Gene was that there's not a lot of vital organs that you're going to hit as long as you're in the right ballpark. So everybody should do the training, and it's going to help save some fish, save your fish. And, one of the reasons why I think a lot of us don't fizz them or haven't learned to fizz them is you can catch them out of deep water, and they probably stay alive all day, and you're liable, but they're on their side, they're belly up, and you fizz them, it's going to make their day a lot more comfortable and probably save their life.
They can wait on the points. Don't be chasing the points. They can wait. Oh, you're doing the team. Top school, yeah. Y'all hang on 1 second. We'll start giving out the places. Jake's count. We're going all the way down to 25th place today. Coco better not run off without seeing me some more. Well, you can take him home smelling like fish if you want to. I ain't got a car seat in the truck, so I'm safe. All right. You going out front, or are we putting one of the Goinses out front? Who are we putting out front? All right, Jake's got front. We're ready to go. In 25th place, they had one fish for 3.03 from Franklin County. 2 or 3 years, and we're going to go to Indianapolis and the Brookfield Zoo in Chicago on the same trip.
I didn't even miss. I got it on my headset now. I didn't have it earlier.
Go to the museum. It's cool. I've been there.
Pretty cool.
All right, so we at 23 again now? Oh, I'm at you printed a list. All right, so now 23rd place. One fish for 3.42 from Mount Juliet, Donovan and Dash. How do you pronounce the last name, son? Dash? Okay, with a C though. Okay. In 22nd place, two fish for 3.56 from Saudi Daisy, Snyder and Bellamy. Come on, make some noise, guys. Come on.
Y'all don't want to stand next to Jake?
No, does he smell that bad?
In 21st place, two fish for 4.03 from Eagleton, Williams and Katzman. In 20th place, two fish for 4.1 from Meigs County, Riley and DeBusk. In 19th place, two fish for 4.29 from Ray County, Caraway and Hill. Just Hill by his lonesome self today.
Stand next to Jake, please.
'18th place, two fish, 4.31 from Mount Pleasant, Stewart and Johnson. Y'all getting soft on that clapping now. Give them some love when they get up here. In 17th place, two fish for 4.33 from Meigs County, Bean and Bogus.
Stand next to Jake. Scoot over towards Jake.
16th place, two fish for 4.64 from Loudon, Yarber and Sutton.
Good job, guys. Where you want? There you go. Look ugly, guys. You can do it.
They stood next to Jake without me asking.
15th place, two fish for 4.85 from Alcoa, Russell and Napier. '14th place, three fish for 6.05. Pickett County, Scott and Keeter.
That is so cool.
13th place.
Anthony, he is absolutely rotten.
13th. It doesn't show how many fish they had, Jake, but they had 605 total. From Carnes, McNatt, and Bible, they had 2 fish for 6.5.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, 6.50. In 12th place, they had 2 fish for 709. They also had the big fish that was a 4.83 from Franklin County, Arnold and Moore. Is that not our team that had all the boat trouble?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll say they persevered if it was. In 11th place, they had 3 fish for 7.23 from Lakeway, Davis and Kirkpatrick. Y'all are not clapping hard enough. You're going to have to go to remedial clapping school. Tenth place, 4 fish, 8.32 from Alcoa, Trentham and Yates. Except just Trentham today. That little girl right there, who's taller than Jake, got out there and got a hold of him. That's why we love the sport, guys. I'm telling you, everybody can if they just try. 9th place, they had, it says no fish for 908. I'm going to go with 4 fish or 5 fish. 4 fish for 908 from Sail Creek, Bard and Dalton. They left. Coach got it. Baird, Bard, Baird, and Dalton. Yeah, Gus and Finn. Those 2 kids in that boat's first name are Gus and Finn. Didn't Mark Twain write a book about that or something? Baird and Dalton, but it's Gus and Finn is the first name. That's got to be a Mark Twain book. 8th place, 4 fish for 914 from Sail Creek, Marler and Andrews. Did they go 2? Oh, there they are. That's good. I don't care. Get in there with them. We don't care. It's your team. Y'all can hold them rabbit ears up behind them. We don't care.
You're all taller than I am.
Yeah, make Jake look real small. Down in front. Oh, wait a minute. He's already down. 7th place, 4 Elliott, Booker and Cooksey.
Back up, Jake. Back up. Give me one more. Come on, Ricky.
Uh-oh, they're getting extra. They did something.
Here you go. Wait, can you scoot over this way, please? Come on.
Should be a button in here.
Here, Ricky, give me that drink.
Where was I at on this now? What was the place we just did? Okay, so now it's this one. Okay. 6th place, 3 fish, 10.2 pounds. Ray County, Mayton and Harris.
We got to figure that out. I will. We ain't going nowhere. Give me that back.
Lighten up, get a picture, smile.
Charlie, he's parked over here.
Fifth place. Fifth place. 4 fish, 10.61. Meigs County, Mahone and Moore. Meigs County, Ray County, Sale Creek. Do not leave here. We need help breaking this set down, and you are the local teams. Meigs County, Ray County, and Sale Creek, we need your help to break the set down today. Fourth place, 4 fish for 10.87. Sumner County, Clark and Leith. Whitwell, y'all can stay and help too if I can talk you into it. Third place, we get plaques and goodies. Third place, they had 5 fish for 11.06 from Ray County, Gore and Fitzgerald.
I need you to scoot over to the middle, please.
Big pictures, big pictures. Here we go.
I don't want to step on his bare feet.
Well, then don't.
Touch him with your toes.
Anybody else that wants to stay and help break down the set, we don't care. We need help. Second place, we need mamas, please, with this. Second place, they had 5 fish for 11.86 from Soddy Daisy, Collins and Jenkins. If the mamas are here, we want you here. We got something for you. Tighten up, smile pretty. And in first place, showing that the girls can get her done. They had 5 fish for 11.92 from Whitwell, Davis and Davis. We need the mamas and we need the boat captain. We need boat captain and mamas.
I think it was. I think you're right. No. Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm saying mamas and they're both hers. She gets 2 cards. Mama gets to be really special today.
It's double the work, isn't it, Mama?
I got it right here. I'm about to read it. Top school of the tournament. They had a grand total out of their top 3 boats of 25.55 pounds. Ray County. And Ray County won yesterday too, by the way. It's definitely Ray County's weekend. Again, we will see you May the 18th for the state championship. But we will see you. We've got a Central Region Championship coming up, the Southeast Championship coming up. So get ready. Lots going on.
And then tighten up.
Great job, boys. Maybe it doesn't get stuff out.
There it is. Hey, Ivy. Come here. That's who I was going to come here.
What?
So where were they at 908?